Hey guys, and welcome to my Q&A. It's been a very long time since I last did one of these. I was like less than a quarter of the size that I am now when I last did one, so I figured it was about time. This isn't really for anything special. I guess you can call it an 80k special, but honestly, I just felt like doing one, so let's just jump straight into it. Our first question is from the mod god himself, my good friend Pones, and he says, pretty cliche question, but who inspired you to do YouTube? Now, I have a pretty unconventional answer to this question because nobody inspired me to do YouTube. I literally saw the website. I think I was like 7 years old. This was like back in 2006. I thought it looked awesome. I used to watch people's like Club Penguin and Roblox videos because those were the games I played back then. And I thought they would look super fun to do. I really love watching them, so I really just wanted to become a YouTuber ever since then. The thing that finally pushed me to wasn't really inspiration. It was because people told me that I should. I used to play Mega Wars on hypixel. I was really good at that game and really well known in it, and people wanted to see how I played, get tips and tricks and stuff, so I just decided to make a channel because of them, really. Squiddy's question ties into this perfectly, and I just wanted to answer the second half of the question because I think that's a great question, and honestly because I love doing it. I genuinely love doing it more than anything else on this planet. Once that spark goes out, we'll see if the money's enough to keep me going, but for real, I love every second of this job and I wouldn't change it for the world. I've also got to give you guys the cliche answer. It's because of you. You guys are my inspiration, but we'll try and keep this a bit less cringy from now on. Chill Diamond asks, have I seen this man? Well, I have seen him lately. As a matter of fact, you can keep the blue man going by pressing the join button down below. It's right next to the subscribe button, and for only $2 a month, you can have a fancy green name with that badge next to you in all of my comments, in all of my streams. You get special perks in my Discord. You get so many perks for just $2 a month. Everybody likes likes on their YouTube comments, right? Well, you're gonna get a ton of likes if you're seen with that little face by your name. Rotide asks, what is my best Skywars clutch clip to date? Now, this is a really difficult question, but I'd have to say my 3-second time warp ender pearl clutch. Honestly, I think that's the best looking and the best feeling clutch that I have ever done. It is just beautiful. Lisa jumps in with our first personal question about me outside of YouTube. What is this? I don't have a life outside of YouTube, but what's on my bucket list? Well, probably the most generic answer I could possibly give you, and that's to travel the world. I think it'd be a shame to be given this life and only live in your own little bubble and stay in your country and not really explore other cultures or the phenomena that nature has to offer. I want to see stuff like Niagara Falls. I want to see the Amazon. I want to see big cities like Chicago. I want to go back to New York. I want to go to LA. I want to go to Iceland. I want to go everywhere. Other things on my bucket list really include like extreme sports. I've been skiing once. I would love to go skiing again. I'd love to do more water sports and things like that. I just want to get out there and live, basically. Pretty weird coming from a guy who literally spends his life in a bedroom. Doggo Develops has a 3-in-1 special for us today, and his first question is, what is my favorite food? Now, I'm going to give the most generic answer in the world here. Pizza. Secondly, what is my favorite song or genre? If I can't decide, I could never choose a favorite song. I literally listen to everything and every genre by everybody. I love music, basically. I never stop listening to music, but I'm gonna answer this question with my top 3 albums. First of all, we have Meteora by Linkin Park. Absolute classic. I grew up on that album. I know the lyrics to every single song. I love it. Secondly, we have The Balcony by Catfish and the Bottlemen. And thirdly, we have Come Over When You're Sober Part 1 by Lil Peep. Yeah, I'm a sad boy. And lastly, what is my favorite color? Dodger blue. Luke asks, would I ever go back to being a helper or a mod, and would I do anything differently if so? Well, it would have been nice to answer this question like a year ago, but sadly, I don't really think I have any chance of ever being staff again. But if that didn't happen and I did have free will, no, I wouldn't go back to being a helper or a mod. I've already resigned from the team twice. I keep finding new things that like remind me exactly why I quit, because yes, I do miss it. I love being staff. It's absolutely awesome and I can't recommend the experience enough. But there's also little things in the job that just drag you down. It's like it's completely unpaid. You sink hours of your time into what is mostly a completely thankless job, and you just have little children screaming at you to kill yourself if you don't respond to their message in like 3 seconds. So I'll leave that to the professionals for now, thanks. I'm happy being a YouTuber. Krim asks, will I ever bring back Refraction? So for those of you that don't know, Refraction is my second channel. I used to use it to stream and upload Fortnite. I haven't posted on it in forever because I just don't play Fortnite anymore, but I still intend to keep this channel around for if I ever want to upload anything that's not Minecraft and maybe experiment a bit. So when I find something I want to post, it'll go up on that channel and I'll let you know. DarkWeeU asks, what is my dream job? YouTube. Software development. Fries, are you serious, man? You're cheating the system here, dude. A 5-for-1 question? I guess it's quickfire round time. Do I have any tips to get better at PvP? Play a lot. How did I get so big? Upload a lot. Am I straight? Brackets, be honest. I love the be honest here, as if being gay is anything to be ashamed about, but yes, I am straight. Do I watch any TV shows or read books? No and no. Do I have any experience with software? Yes, a lot. I actually have a degree in software development, so that's my job if I wasn't a YouTuber. Muffin says, what was the hardest part of adjusting to adulthood for you? Deep question, bro, but I'd have to say, you know that feeling when everything is going terribly wrong, you don't know what to do, and you're just like, I need an adult. But then you realize you are the adult. You're the oldest one in the room. You're the one with all of the responsibility. You have to control the situation. You have to be there for younger people who need you. You have to do everything yourself. I have to call up the doctor and make appointments on my own now, and honestly, that's just the worst. It's quite a profound revelation when you realize that nobody's gonna pay your bills for you anymore and nobody's obligated to look after you anymore. You're literally subject to how much the people around you love you and how successful you are, and that is scary. Phonics says, pineapple on pizza? I don't even care if you unsubscribe. Yes and more yes. Doormat says, what are your PC specs? My PC specs and my setup are constantly changing, so listing them here will be kind of pointless. I'll link my channel's about page down in the description, which will have an updated version of my setup constantly, so you can see everything there. He also added this wonderful little message at the end saying, thanks for getting me through tough times in my life. It is absolutely my pleasure, dude. I love doing this, and if I'm able to touch any of your lives and make them better in any way, that is just the best feeling in the world, and I'd be lying if I said that you guys didn't also help me get through some tough times, so it's only fair to share. Mudkip asks, how is your day going, Cal? My day is going wonderfully, thanks, man. I hope yours is too. Triple the Pug asks, what would I be doing if gaming videos / YouTube didn't exist? If gaming videos didn't exist, I would have just pioneered the genre. I knew when I was playing Mega Walls, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't care if anyone else on the platform didn't make gaming videos. That is what I wanted to do, so I would have been the first and we would have seen where it went. As for if YouTube didn't exist, well, I'd currently be focusing a lot more on my university course. I'd be a lot more broke because I basically wouldn't have a job, and I'd also have a lot more free time, actually. I'd probably actually be able to play video games and enjoy the setup that I have. Flobs' question is extremely similar, but I like his part about what if hypixel didn't exist. If hypixel didn't exist, I would have never started doing YouTube. I always knew that I wanted to, but the problem is I never really found anything that I could create content on until I found hypixel. I was really good at Mega Walls. It put me above the rest already. I had an advantage. I felt like I had something to offer, and I finally had the confidence to commentate. So hypixel is really literally why I started my channel. If it weren't for Hypixel, maybe I would play on a different server. Maybe I'd be a Mineplex YouTuber, but let's not think about that. It's happening somewhere in an alternate reality, and I'm not happy about it. Jam Art says, why are you an old man and still playing Minecraft? That cuts deep, man, but there's no age limit on fun. Maz3015 asks, when did I buy my first rank? I bought my first rank when VIP was the only rank on Hypixel, all the way back in like June or July 2013. It was $25 at the time, dude. I can't believe how expensive VIP used to be. Boba Bear asks, what would I most like to see added to Sky Wars? And honestly, I'm just gonna throw up a screenshot of Tabor's tweet because I agree with absolutely everything here. I think these would be great changes for the game. Pigo Mode asks, would I rather have a fully tamed and legally owned lion or a polar bear? Why the heck would anybody want a polar bear? Those things are evil, dude. You see one from miles off and you are already dead. I'd definitely take the polar bear. Leo King asks, what was one of my best experiences with YouTube and why? I'd have to say Minecon 2015. It's where I met my first fan in real life, which was an incredibly special moment to me, and that's also kind of tied with getting the YouTube rank because that's the first time I've actually set myself like an impossible goal and somehow managed to hit it. He also asks, what is the first video game I've ever played? My boy's after my security questions. Nah, but it was the House of the Dead. I was like 1 year old when I started playing that, and apparently my dad tells me I was completing it on my own by the time I was 2. PansX asks, what is my favorite sport/activity to do outside of YouTube? Bold of you to assume I have a life outside of YouTube. Dom asks, how many times have I thought about quitting Minecraft or YouTube? And the answer is once, and I actually went through with it. I'll link the video where I spoke about it at the top right of the screen right now if you want to hear more, but I haven't thought about it once since then. I love every second of all of this, and I just don't ever want to stop, really. Krim asks, what's my best pickup line? Hey, baby. Are you Minecraft dirt? Because I dig you. I actually hate myself. Mr. Neutron asks, have I ever gotten a girlfriend from using a pickup line? Has anybody? The Fire Ocean asks, what would I do if there's a big spider somewhere on my desk, but I don't know where? I think the only appropriate reaction to that is to burn your house down. WX asks, if I could have a custom rank on Hypixel, what would it be? It'd definitely be the oof rank. Please, get out of here, Nico. I'm the one that made the oof mod, okay? And finally, Matt asks, when am I getting another tattoo? I actually don't have any ideas for any more tattoos. It's a serious problem because when I got the 2 that I have, I instantly had an urge to get more. But the thing is, I don't want to go out looking for them. I feel like they'll naturally come to me, and if I see something and it's cool enough for me to think straight away, yes, I want this on me, maybe I'll think about it. But other than that, I'm happy with the 2 that I have. I could honestly go the rest of my life without getting any more. So that does it for my Q&A, guys. Thanks to everybody who submitted questions. Honestly, we had some awesome questions and I had a blast answering them. I'm sorry if your questions didn't make it into the video. Honestly, I selected a lot more, but I feel like this video is going to be really lengthy as it is, so I'm trying to keep it down. And by trying to keep it down, I'm also doing a really long outro, so I should probably shut up. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.
Epic. 3 letters, don't forget it. Pronounce soul, but I got soul in excess. The next best to the best, but the best ain't rain yet. So I guess we all kings, yes. A rising tide will raise all boats.